Israeli officials say that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu views the truce plan outlined by US President Joe Biden as partial. An unrelenting Netanyahu has underlined once again that his top priority in this war is the destruction of Hamas. Furthermore, the Israeli Prime Minister reiterated the pursuit of hostage recovery will not stop at any stage of the Gaza war. Netanyahu's statement comes at a time when two of the most prominent far-right ministers, Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich and National Security Minister Ben Gvir, have threatened to resign if the Israeli Prime Minister accepts the latest ceasefire proposal.
We are working in countless ways to return our hostages. I think about them all the time. I think about them, women all the time, about their families, about their suffering. Therefore, we have gone the extra mile to bring them back. But during this action, we have maintained the goals of the war, and primarily the elimination of Hamas. We insist that we complete both. It's part of the outline. It's not something I'm adding now. It's not something I'm adding because I was pressured in the coalition. It's something we unanimously agreed on in the war cabinet.
Israel's National Security Minister Ben Gvir has accused Benjamin Netanyahu of whitewashing the Gaza deal.
If there is no agreement for ending the war, why are you refusing to show me the draft that you have promised to show me? The reason for hiding and sparing can only be one. This is a draft of a reckless deal. This is a draft of a reckless deal, and now there is some sort of an attempt to whitewash it.
Well, on the battlefront, Lebanon's armed Hezbollah group says it launched a squadron of drones towards the headquarters of the Israeli military's Galilee formation. On the other hand, Israeli military said it killed Ali Hussein Sabra, a military operative in Hezbollah's force build-up unit. Meanwhile, Iran's supreme leader slammed the Israeli government. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei says that Israel is in dead-end corridor in Gaza conflict.
In fact, the Zionist regime miscalculated the capabilities of the Great Resistance Front. Today there is a big front in our region called the Resistance Front. This front has many capabilities. The Zionist regime made a mistake in realizing this truth. By their own hand, the Zionist regime has thrown itself into a dead-end corridor, where successive failures will come to it one after another, and with the help of God, it will not find a way out of this corridor.
Israeli military continued its operations in Gaza. The IDF struck Gaza's Al-Bureij refugee camp on Monday. In Deir al-Bala, a funeral was held for several Palestinians killed when an Israeli airstrike hit a residential building. Palestinian Health Ministry says 40 civilians have lost their lives in the past 24 hours. Meanwhile, a foreign citizen was detained in Romania's capital on Monday after throwing a Molotov cocktail outside the Israeli embassy. The Romanian intelligence service says its anti-terrorism officers caught the 34-year-old suspect, who allegedly also threatened he would set himself on fire. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.